Hello guys, welcome back to Appsheet tutorial. So this is Adithya here. I'm an entrepreneur and having an 3+ years of experience in Appsheet. So today's video we're going to see about start and end expression in PDF. So start and end is a loop expression. So if you want to print multiple rows in a single PDF, this start and end expression will be helpful. So if you are new to this channel, just subscribe and hit the bell icon. And in our previous video we saw about how to import invoices and send those invoices to customer and store in Google Drive. So you can check it out this link so that we can continue the same part in this video. So I'm going to use this example for how to make a start and end expression as in a loop in PDF so that we can print based on the invoice of the particular date. So currently if you see the last video, so this we have used this data. This is the email description amount of the purchased users of the. We have to add one more column, date, here. So here I'm adding a date column. Let's say this user purchased on 7th. Okay, so July 2022. So let's say we'll consider this November. So for the demo purpose I'm making this user purchased as the November 11th, and same this user, this, and this as 10th. So only this user I make this yesterday purchased. So 10. So what we're going to do is, so we're going to generate report for the based on the date filter. So for example, if I select the 9th of November, so only these 3 rows should print in the PDF. So for that we're going to use the start and end expression. So I'll show you the demo of the invoice import. And this, if we select 10th of this, only this should get printed. Maybe we can add one more. So the same user for 10th. Okay. This, changing this. So yeah, so in our previous video we have created this invoice import app. I'll just give the link in top, you can check it out. So here now what we're going to do is we're going to create one more automation bot. Before that we have to create one more sheet for filter, date filter. So this is the invoices, but we have to filter in which date we want. So date filter, I'm giving. So header will be date, and the PDF link we can give, because once we generate we have to open the PDF. So this is a 2 columns. So based on this date filter we're going to use the start end expression to print this multiple rows in a single PDF. Okay. So I'm going to create an automation bot. Before that we'll import that date filter table. So we just need to regenerate the invoice sheet. We have added the date column. Regenerate. Now the table date filter I'm adding. Date text. Okay, fine. So now just hide this menus. So this and all the previous videos, you can check it out, what the interactive dashboard and all. So I'm just going to add a new view. So yeah, this generate PDF. This we name is generate PDF for the date along with the date filter. So here I just created the generate PDF. So once we add the, it will ask the date for which date you want, and then PDF link will be there, so that we will open with the automation bot we will generate. I'm going to create a new bot for this. So configure event should be whenever we add a row to the table date filter. Okay. So then we're going to generate a PDF, create a new file. So that is PDF. So let's create a template for this. Okay. And the file name should be let's give date itself. As date will cause a problem because it will create multiple folders. For example, I'll just give temporary as a file name. Disable timestamp, because if you disable, then only the file name will be properly there. And the same should be, we're going to add a step. For this we can give under folder path, maybe let's say PDFs, another folder PDFs. So this should be data action task, so that we're going to set the PDF link. Okay, concatenate Appsheet slash data slash. So you have to check the Google Drive. What is the app name? So app name, then PDF will come. So we'll check the app name here. So in this info, you can see properties, app properties. So we'll just copy this one here. So this process will generate the PDF, and this process will set the PDF link so that you can open directly. So this slash Appsheet data invoice import slash PDFs. Okay. Now, comma. Okay, so we're going to temp only dot PDF. Okay. So this temp.pdf means, so PDF has the extension .pdf, so I given the .pdf, and the temp is, which we have created here, the PDF temp file name prefix temp. So now we created the template. Now what we're going to do is, we have to edit this template according to this auto generated. We'll just simply add a table here, insert table. So what all the details we're going to do? So based on this date, we're going to just email, invoice number, email, description, amount, this and all we're going to show in this PDF. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 columns. Insert table 1 2 3 4 5 6. So this will be the header actually. Try to copy paste. Invoice invoice number, email description, so now what we're going to do is, here we're going to use the expression start and end. For that, what we need to do, this angular bracket start comma colon, sorry. So then we have to give the expression here. So select, so we're going to select this data from this sheet 1. Sorry, the table name is invoices actually. Okay. Here we will change this also invoices. Okay, let it be sheet 1, but whatever the table name here is, so actually this pointing to this sheet 1, but the table name we have changed it to invoices. So we'll just copy this invoices sheet. So what we're going to select, the key value of this invoices. So actually this invoice, this is the important point. When we use the start and end expression, the key value has to be copied. So if we go to this table, so this is the key value of invoice number. So this has to be copied and we have to fetch key value, okay, based on the date filter. So the date filter, actually this date should be equal to this row dot date. So this date points to this column, and this date filter, this is this row dot date. Okay, so based on this filter date, we are fetching the invoice number. This is the key value, and then all the data we have to give under the angular brackets. So at the end we have to give the end. So we'll just add one more table here. Six. So same we have to give, but within angular brackets. Because these are all the data we have fetched from this start expression. So that invoice number, email description, we will show accordingly. And finally we have to give the end also. So end. So the start and end token we have to give. Okay. So this, hope you guys understand what I am trying to say. This select, so the start and end expression is a loop kind of thing. So whatever the date, for example, we have selected this today's date, this three data will fetch from using the start. Okay. Based on the invoice number, it's going to fetch the key value of the invoice of all the 3 rows data, and we are splitting all this data using this angular brackets, invoice number, all that. So this will loop until its end. So there are 3 rows it will come. So according to that 3 it will loop, and finally it will end here. So let's test this. In automation, just save, and we have to give that one behavior also to open that PDF, open PDF. Okay. So just open PDF for date filter. So open a file. So our file get generated and we are giving the PDF link as file. So before that, this should be file type. Okay, then so now I'm going to generate PDF by selecting today's date 9/11/2022. Okay, so I'll just save this and sync. You see the date filter, the PDF link didn't get generated. So I think there's some issue in here. So let's check what's the issue. So if you face any issue, you can do by debugging by going to manage and monitor. You can once verify with Google Drive also whether it's generated or not. You can check the audit history also. Launch log. So here you see the error is here. Okay, make doc step has some error. So you can check the details here by clicking this. Okay, found one unmatched start. Okay, so there is a error in the start token. Okay, let's fix that. Start colon select versus just check. Maybe there is some syntax issues there. We'll just check Google out. So start. Okay. It's proper only. So this one unmatched start there. Invoice number. Document body is empty. Okay. Okay, maybe there's an error in this. So instead of this row, we'll just give it date. Okay. So we will add once again generate PDF. Let's see what's happening. By giving yesterday's date, so there will be some data. So okay, 10th I have given actually. Okay, that's tomorrow's date. Okay. So I'm selecting 10th and saving. The problem I guess is this row dot date. So don't need to give this row because this data date is coming from this date filter. Okay, whatever thing. So now see open PDF. Okay, I think the PDF link got generated. So yeah, so this is the guy. So but I guess its filters didn't work properly and everything got generated. So this date and date, but if you see the start and end has looped, it's actually fetched all the data here. 1 2 3 4 5. 1 2 3 4 5. So this loop happened for everything in the filtering didn't work properly. What we can do is now uh, instead of date, maybe we can fetch whatever. Maybe there is issue in date. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the filter invoice sent whatever is true. Let's check this. So this invoice sent, whatever is true, that I'm going to fetch. Actually, let's try one more time. File link actually has some catchy issue also. Okay, so because of the catchy issue, we are statically making this temp as a data, right? So that's actually wrong. So what we can do is, so it's opening the again previous data only. But in the Google Drive, if you go and check Appsheet data, invoice import, we have to find. So the invoice up here. Okay, so not this one. Invoice import 1444281. Invoice import, yeah, this one. So the PDFs which we have created the folder, the temp has actually the whatever the data which problem is the temp.pdf, because every time it's generating the same temp.pdf. So catchy issue will happen. So now I'm just giving temp2 here. That's why it's better, instead of giving like this, you can give like a row number. Actually that will be better. So we go the data and date filter, row number we can give as a data type, and even key also we give as a row number. So I'm just deleting this row number instance ID. To change it to the name to instance ID. But so the same should apply here also. So instead of the temp, we're going to concatenate with this comma and row number here. Okay. So this is a separate string, and this we are concatenating with row number and the PDF extension file. And save. Just refresh once. I will think about it saved or not. let's check once. Date filter. Okay, row number.pdf. Yeah. So now we'll create one more PDF. Let's check what are the value true. It should get fetched. So 5.pdf has got generated. But actually, there is no data is coming for it. There is some issue in the filter condition. Oh, let's check what's the issue. This invoice and same data. Just remove the quotes here. Same once. Let's try one more time. X.pdf got generated. Yeah, now it's got work. So actually that's because of the quotes. So the mistake here is, since this is a true or false value, so if you go and check the invoice sent in the data, invoices for this yes or no, so code should not come. And if you see in this, I'm just opening this PDF, sixth one, whatever the value true, it's got fetched. So only once 001, 002, 003, okay. 001, where is 1? Yeah, sure, this 3 got generated, right? So same like this, you can give the filter condition for date also, but actually the date is causing issue. Maybe the problem here is, let's try one more time. So I hope you understand, right? So what, how the start end works. So let's check one more time for date also. Date. Okay, I got it, the issue. So what's happening is the date we are selecting how to fetch based on the last date of the date filter. Okay, so that is a sure. And this date, so how are we going to do that? I'll just show you how. So instead of this row dot date, because the data is coming from, we have to check last row of the date. So this date filter, I'll just show you how. So any select date filter and date, row number equal to max of date filter row. So which means the last row. What I'm doing, so I'm selecting the date by fetching the last row. This is the last row of this date of the date filter. So that is the expression for any select from the date filter date column. Row number should be the max of the date filter's row column. It's the last row. So let's try one more. So I'm just selecting 10th date. So 10th date has, I hope it has data. Yeah, two data is there. So, okay, 7 got, yeah, now it works fine. So this is the 7th video, right? So I'll just open it from here. So this contains two only. So the filter which we added, the last, the date which is 11/10/2022, which is here, like 11/10/2022 has two data. So which we got printed. The same like this, you can have multiple filters and generate all the PDFs using this start and end expressions. So yeah, sorry guys, so for the mistake, and I hope you understand all this functionalities, how this start and end. So thank you guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, share and comment your doubts if you have any doubts. Thank you guys, we'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.